At BBC America, it's not the television, it's the telly, and good telly at that. Hi there, I'm Robin Dorian, and welcome to The Telly. Now, this is a show about BBC America, which is made especially for you. The Telly takes you behind the scenes of our hottest shows, brings you exclusive interviews with our favorite stars, gives you monthly hot picks and lifestyle tips, as well as sneak peeks at some of our up-and-coming programs, plus much, much more. Now, on this edition of The Telly, we are going to sit down with some of Britain's hottest comedians, meet Redcap's leading lady, join the team of Cash in the Attic, and we're going to check out the British version of the Oscars. But first, we go behind the scenes of the most shocking crime drama on telly. Not all criminal minds think alike, but sometimes killers and psychiatrists do. Straight from the pages of Val McDermid's best-selling novel, Wire in the Blood, stars Robson Green as Dr. Tony Hill, a crime-solving clinical psychiatrist who meets his match in Detective Inspector Carol Jordan. Although a partnership based on murder doesn't exactly lend itself to romance, it doesn't take a detective to uncover the attraction on this Mystery Monday premiere.
When I turn up on a film set, I have nothing but admiration for, you know, this and the lamps and the set and the work that's gone into it. And, you know, we've always had the means of production to get this on the road. But the one thing I get out of it is me and Sandra and Ken sitting down with a book written by Val McDermid, and now we're here. And that makes you feel good. It'll be quick. Easy. Relax. Just relax. There now. All better.
Dr. Hill? What on earth?
Sorry, I was just... It's a lovely party, but...
The reason I wanted to make Wire in the Blood was I like the idea of the character Tony Hill, who sees inside the mind of the killer as well as the victim.
I'm sorry.
A lot of readers expressed surprise at first when Robson was cast. And Robson, I think, took this really, really seriously. I was so impressed. He actually wanted just to sit down with me and spend a day talking about Tony Hill.
I can teach, if that counts for anything. I can communicate, I can read motives from actions. I don't mean normal people. I mean arsonists, serial rapists, child molesters.
And what about your weaknesses?
And that is my weakness. Oh, I'm not very good at dinner parties.
Robson was suggested as the killer, Jack Vance, in the second story, The Wire in the Blood, that we were adapting, as a bit of a career change for him. Our commissioners thought it would be really good if Robson was actually the hero and played Tony Hill.
This person enjoys the control of the abduction, the incarceration, and later on the body. The bit they don't like is the death, and for that they blame you. It's your fault I had to kill her.
Seeing Robson bring something to the character, in a way, has given me more scope to write about him. Because a lot of what happens in the books happens internally. It's Tony's interior life. But when you're filming this for television, you have to find ways to make that visible to the viewers. And I think Robson's done a great job with that. He's made him interesting and quirky, but he's not made him weird or strange.
Angry towards women in authority. The death, power reassurance.
The control is parasitic. Presents false images to women. Comes across as confident. But underneath, totally inadequate. I've been doing light and fluffy for a long time now, you know, and for a while been doing... You're nodding with agreement, yes, I know. You know, doing things where I could do them stand on my head and not really thinking I've achieved anything. But with this, at last I'm part of something that is intelligent, that is a good story, that is entertaining. I've always been interested in human behavior and why we do what we do. The fact that we do have a light side and a dark side, and you know, outside forces motivate either side of that. And right from the start, I was intrigued by that. Sometimes I only see the theory. I forget there's more to it than that.
Such as?
Well, that's a bit I need you for.
There is definitely an intrigue between Carol Jordan, Tony Hill. I deal with fact and circumstance, the solid, the undeniable. If you want me to go along with you, then start playing in my world and stop drawing me into yours.
You asked me for help. All I'm trying to do is give it.
Sorry. One of the things that I liked when I read the script of Wiring the Blood, that Carol Jordan is a woman in a man's world, but she is not one of those. She is also very feminine. She's not kind of having to go overboard on becoming masculine in order to function and thrive within that world. She kind of demands quite a lot of, or commands quite a lot of respect.
Carol's character is a very strong woman. She knows what she wants to succeed in the world, but she has a femininity and a vulnerability to her, and I think I like to think that we've managed to capture that really well.
Ignore me.
Cold?
Yeah. This is a compliment. I can't do this with anyone else.
The warmth and between them is incredibly interesting as a counterpoint to rather horrific stories that we tell.
Conscious or unconscious, we only go so far. It's not that we're scared, we just act out of habit. We never go beyond where it's comfortable, do we?
I don't know. I don't think they ever will get to kiss. I hope not. I know Robson too well now. I feel embarrassed. I think he would as well. Can I buy you a drink?
Actually, I've
Already got a date.
made a date.
I thought maybe Kate.
No, not at all.
So what are you doing now?
My day job.
Day's over.
I've got to catch up.
It's gone, Tony.
Dr. Hill.
Sorry, Glenn. Got a date.
It's gone.
These are damn good stories, very well told, very well directed, and very well produced, and beautifully acted.
The season premiere of Wire in the Blood, Monday, January 19th at 9 p.m., only on BBC America. Next, BBC America brings you a show that will definitely make a big impression. Britain's hottest sketch show is crossing international waters and making a mockery of everything and everyone. Whether it's Tony Blair, Ozzy Osbourne, or Saddam Hussein, nobody's safe, not even our George W. on...
Dead ringers.
My fellow Aborigines. This week I have traveled to a foreign land. Its name? Abroad. Man, it's real big. Kind of like Disney World, only the queues are longer. I'm sure by now you've heard the CIA has taken the blame for the stupid claims about Saddam's weapons program, wrongly included in my State of the Union address. Claims now proven to be false and erogenous. But this is not the only intelligence failure I'm blaming them for. If the CIA had been doing their job, I'm certain I would not have spent 3 hours trying to call Donnie Rumsfeld on my electric razor. Still, I'm assured from the CIA there is no hard feelings between us. In fact, they're organizing a big welcome parade for my return to the homeland. I can't tell you how much I'm looking forward to being part of an open-top motorcade driving slowly through the streets of Dallas.
A new season of Dead Ringers starts Saturday, February 14th, only on BBC America. Stay tuned for more Telly. Hi, I'm Robin Dorian. Welcome back to the Telly, a show about BBC America made especially for you.
Excuse me, Long. Sorry, Long. Excuse me. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Are you black?
Beware, the girls are back with new cutting-edge comedy that might actually make you wee yourself laughing. 3 comedians armed with a repertoire of hilarious characters and a hidden camera create madness on the streets of Britain in a brand new season of 3 Non-Blondes. Now join the cast and crew for an exclusive interview about the making of the new series.
When I met Jocelyn and Tameka, it was really good. We just automatically clicked. Amazing grace, how sweet the song that saved a wretch like me, saved that wretch like me.
I knew that they were very good character comics and that it would be a character comedy-driven sketch show with hidden cameras as opposed to a candid camera show just with the stunts being the main point. Instead, it was focusing on their abilities as actresses.
What's love got to do with it? What's love but a second-hand emotion? And you, I love you, my oh my. Yeah. Pardon?
Can you keep your voice down?
I need to rehearse. This is the only place I can rehearse. I just need to have this.
There are other people in your territory.
Okay, I'll keep them. Sorry.
And it goes stronger as the river flows.
Some of the things that we do, you wouldn't believe. Like, people would think, you know, is this for real? And it's a very fine line between reality and, like, you know, being mad.
Excuse me, do you know where the nearest toilets are, please?
Sure, I don't.
Okay. Sorry.
Where we're different to other shows is that we're the victims, so it's a lot about people's reaction to us.
He's got the leg. Look, one leg's gone knock with the knee. One leg's gone swim away. Oh, there are piranhas as well.
We do feel like James Bond, you know, because we do things like, you know, oh, I'm going for the man in the blue suit, oh, the woman in the red dress, and it's really exciting. Tim, can I just do a really quick impression for you? Because I'm really good at impressions. I do really good impressions, right? You have to guess who is this, right? Or what is this is the clue. Look. Little fingers. Rex. Leaves.
We just tried it and it worked, and here we are now. 3 Non-Blondes.
Is this what you wanted? Is this what you wanted? I've still got that. I haven't done. Got all the. We're trying to change the world of hidden camera. We have a mission. Do you fancy a Gingang Gildi Bralamba Wonga?
Hi. Yes, I'm a lesbian. Do I sound like the Queen? Yes, I do. Do you want to see my skirt falling down? Yes, you do. My cousin's getting married. Sorry, love. Do you want to watch 3 Non-Blondes? You know you do. It's a bit embarrassing. You couldn't just scratch my back for me, could you?
Excuse me, sir. Would you say that you're warm enough for this weather?
Sorry?
Concentrate on my eyes. Allow your...
Can you help me, please? Can you just help me just undo this, please? I'm just bursting to go.
Smack me bum instead.
The brand new season of 3 Non-Blondes kicks off with a Super Bowl marathon Sunday, February 1st, starting at 7 p.m. We are all collectors, whether it's stuff you've inherited, been given, or just packed away. It may be worth a lot more at an auction than it is sitting in storage. Well, now we take a quick behind-the-scenes tour of Cash in the Attic and find out how our team of experts turns hidden treasures into dreams every week on BBC America.
So many of us have antiques in our homes. And people just have objects around them that often they've inherited, and they have no idea of their true worth or what they actually are. And the great thing about the show is that we can inform and entertain at the same time.
I think what tends to happen, people have the same type of items lying around, and those items can be just as interesting when you work out how they came about and who owned them originally, and you know, whether they were bought or whether they're expensive and so on. So personally, I think the lower end of the market is what relates. I mean, I always try and think that if my mum can understand it, then everyone else can as well.
Paul is You know, he's from Morecambe. He specialises in porcelain. His dad always told him that if you can't put it in your pocket, then don't buy it.
Let me tell you a story. Once upon a time.
Has an incredible ability of making something that sounds really complicated sound very simple.
There was a blue toothbrush and a pink toothbrush.
So he's the great communicator.
Alistair's great fun because he has no idea about antiques at all.
You'll see books there, books there. Look, books, books.
And he often asks the most simple of the questions.
Part of my job is to ask about things. So, this cup, it's a beautiful cup, Jonty. Where's it from? And he'll go, oh, it's from blah, 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 blah. And I go, so why has it got all these speckles in it? And he'll go, I don't know. In which case we have to cut and start again. This is the situation. That's Rob. He owns the house. He also owns this Picasso and this Turner. We locked ourselves out of the house. Meanwhile, a policeman comes by.
I was carrying this Picasso.
New one-hour episodes of Cash in the Attic every Tuesday night at 8, only on BBC America. Now, Charlie, Tommy, Kirsty, and Will are all back in Britain for a brand new series of Ground Force, the show that secretly transforms neglected backyards into gorgeous gardens. But with just $3,000 and 48 hours, only one thing is certain: the outcome is always a surprise. Now, if you think you know your fern from your ficus, log on to bbcamerica.com to play our Name That Houseplant game, and you could win books, signed photos, and other Ground Force goodies. A new Ground Force game on bbcamerica.com, a new series of Ground Force right here, Tuesday nights at 9, and the premiere of Ground Force America at Mardi Gras on Tuesday, March 2nd, only on BBC America. More Telly after the break.
Don't change the channel. People are dying because I can't catch you. I know you're going to kill again. You're piecing it together. But so am I. I know who's next. I know how you're gonna kill her.
One man must connect with the mind of a serial killer before it's too late. Wire in the Blood, the most shocking 2 hours on television. New series premieres January 19th, only on BBC America.
I know you can't stop. Neither can I.
Hi, I'm Robin Dorian. Welcome back to The Telly, a show about BBC America, made especially for you. One thing you may not know about the British military police, they actually wear red caps. Who knew? Well, we caught up with our leading lady, Tamzin Outhwaite, for a behind-the-scenes briefing on the new season of Red Cap.
Red caps really are to keep the peace. They investigate crime within the army. We are cops, but we're British Army, so we're army-based cops.
Hello, Steve. Sergeants Bruce Hornsby, Joe McDonough, Staff
My character is called Joe McDonough. She's probably better at her job and more passionate about her job than anybody else in the team, really. She takes it much more seriously. It is her life. She's driven, she's passionate, she's proud, she's very intense. She's quite an ambiguous character. At times you don't really know what she's thinking. She's quite special, really, because she works mainly on instinct and her intuitions, and we all know that women's instinct is very strong. Jo isn't with the team when we start Series 2. She's on close protection. She is protecting a general, so the team come to her to investigate a crime that's happened.
Backup team can't have missed them by more than 20 minutes.
Well, they're gone now. Let's get the bodies back home.
Excuse me, sir. This is a crime scene. We shouldn't move anything.
What are you talking about?
Your men were murdered, sir. You'll need forensic evidence to convict whoever did it in court.
Sergeant Madonna's right. This is a crime.
When she decides to go back to the team, it develops much faster than Series 1. I thought I'd take you up on that drink.
Well, it's after 10. Bosnia's officially closed.
So we'll have to skip the drink. Jo gets a bit of romance in Series 2, which creates a lot of hassle within the team.
So you know.
Civilians in the gate till we get down there.
How well?
Yes, that's right. I've slept with him.
Yes.
Oh dear. You look unnaturally cheerful. There been an earthquake or something?
Just happy to see you, sir. Jo and her boss, Sergeant Major Burns, she's walking on eggshells with him quite a lot. She feels like she needs to prove herself a lot more because he slaps her down whenever she's proving herself, whenever she's actually doing a good job.
Get the Cumbrian statements ready for Strauss.
Sir, I've been thinking about the explosives. The paper residue that was...
You're an explosives expert now, are you?
No, sir, but the paper...
When we get the Socco's report, McDonough, then we will all listen to your theories with interest.
With Bruce Hornsby, she has an awful lot of trust.
Just stay by my side, OK? Don't ask any questions, don't answer any questions. But you can laugh if I say something witty.
So it's a brother-sister relationship. He would be her best friend, for instance.
When she sees me with you, she'll relax. She'll think that we're... well, that I'm...
My boyfriend?
No, I'm not some sad bastard that can't get a date.
Jo McDonough's relationship with James Thornton's character, which is the very interesting Roper, to Sam.
Sam?
It started off kind of love-hate, I think, but there's a deep...
Everything okay, eh? Glad to hear it.
What they have is a lot in common, and I love the fact that you think you're getting somewhere with them both, and they start to kind of live together in harmony for an hour, and then it all goes hideously wrong. Series 2, I would say definitely wait for, because it's even more realistic, it's even more gritty, it's even more cutting edge, it's handheld, it's docu-style, and it does not stop moving, so you're on the edge of your seat for the whole episode.
A brand new season of Red Cap starts Monday, February 9th. One night only, all the stars are out for the British Academy of Film and Television Arts Awards, otherwise known as the BAFTAs. Well, the award show brings Hollywood to Britain and often predicts the winners for the Oscars. This year, BBC America is proud to bring you exclusive coverage of the BAFTAs with all your favorite stars, live from London and commercial-free. Stephen Fry hosts this year's BAFTA Award show.
Loosen your seatbelts. It's going to be a bumpless night. I can confidently predict that tonight's proceedings will be chock full of excitement, intrigue, and those little gasps and squeals of delight which so tantalize and embarrass Best Film, Best Director, Best Actor and Actress, and of course the Academy's Fellowship are just some of the pleasures awaiting. And such is the interest in tonight's show that it's being beamed around the world in such places as America, China, and even Iceland, where I believe the entire population has gathered to watch the show in a specially built giant igloo.
Exclusive coverage of the BAFTAs live and commercial-free Sunday, February 15th, right here on BBC America. Well, that's it for this edition of The Telly. Don't forget, you can always get up-to-date information about the channel, what's hot, what's coming, what's new, plus fun and games on bbcamerica.com. Or join us next time. I'm Dorian. Cheers from BBC America, and thanks for watching The Telly.